So I'm very bullish on what you're referring to as cellular agriculture or growing actual animal cells. So I actually wrote a book on this topic. It's called Clean Meat, How Growing Meat Without Animals Will Revolutionize Dinner in the World. And in the book, Clean Meat, I tell the story of the pioneers, the investors, the entrepreneurs, the scientists, who are all racing to commercialize the world's first slaughter-free meat. And I remain extremely bullish on this technology. At the same time, that's only one way to recreate the meat experience. It's kind of like looking at, let's say, wind, solar, geothermal, nuclear. Like, these are all ways to create energy without fossil fuels. And so you can be bullish, let's say, on wind and solar at the same time. Well, I am very bullish on both animal cell culture and fungi fermentation. But the way that we differ, to answer your question directly, Lowell, is that it's a lot easier to grow fungi than it is to grow animal cells. One, you need different types of conditions that are easier to create. Two, you have much shorter fermentation. So instead of fermentations that are weeks long, you have instead fermentations that are hours or days long. Then you also have less risk, although still risk, but less risk of contamination. And cheaper feedstock as well. The feed that fungi enjoy consuming is far less expensive than the feed you need for animal cells. So there's a bunch of reasons why it's basically easier and cheaper to grow fungi than animal cells. Of course, in that case, though, with fungi fermentation, you're creating things that look like animal meat or that have the texture of animal meat, but they aren't actual animal meat.